Hey, hope everybody's doing well today. I'm trying to stay out of this wind for a few minutes. I lost power at my first job, so I wasn't there very long. So I'm taking a little time to do this video today. It's just nasty, crazy weather out there. The wind is ferocious, and I think it's like that all over the country today for some reason. But anyway, I'm going to talk a little bit about what the new supply has that we don't have. I know we all struggle with this, especially, you know, the narcissist always moves on to the new supply just really, really fast. And then, you know, we're left thinking, well, what do they have that I don't have? Well, I'm just going to, I still struggle with this too, even though, it's been over a year that I've been away from the narcissist. I still have those thoughts sometimes, what the new supply might have that I don't have. So let's just go over a few of those things and help everybody remember what, the new supply has that we don't have. Of course they have the narcissist. So, that's the number one thing they have that we don't. Along with that goes jealousy. They have a lot of jealousy, especially towards the old girlfriends. These narcs out here, they always triangulate with the ex-girlfriends. So the new supply, they have a lot of jealousy, especially of the ex-girlfriends. They don't like pretty women, that's for sure. When you're with a narc, you're so suspicious, and, they make you feel so insecure that, the new supply is not going to like pretty women, or if they're a man, they're not going to like attractive men. It's just, it just kind of goes along with being the new supply. I even had a hard time with that, getting along with other attractive women, or even just seeing them, thinking the narc would want them or whatever, because they make you feel that way. The new supply has a lot of anxiety. They definitely have a lot of anxiety going on. Pretty much all the time. It's a real stressful, relationship when you're with a narcissist. So just know, they have some anxiety going on there. The new supply, they have suspicions. And these are all things that I'm mentioning that we don't have. So just keep that in mind. This is what the new supply has that we don't have. Lots of suspicions. I was never a suspicious person until I got involved with the narcissist. And then all of a sudden, I became suspicious of everything. I wonder why. I think that kind of goes along with the gaslighting and the being lied to, right? Gaslighting. Luckily we're not being gaslit anymore. The new supply is getting all the gaslighting. So that's another thing that they have that we don't have. They're having a lot of infidelity going on in their relationship. They might not be aware of it, but I'm sure they're seeing signs of it. And we know that's what's going on. So, hopefully, most of the time the previous supply doesn't go right into another relationship. So, that's probably not anything we're really concerned with at this point, is it? But the new supply, yeah, they have a lot to be concerned with that infidelity. Okay, let me tell you one more thing that the new supply has that we don't. That goes along with the infidelity is STDs. Okay? Not every new supply might have STDs, but I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of them do. A whole lot of them do. Okay? So just keep that in mind, that they're at least being exposed to some STDs, and you're not. So, another thing the new supply has that you don't. Loss of sleep. These narcs out here, they like to sleep deprive. I know I always, if he wasn't sleep depriving me himself, I was losing sleep over, the relationship itself. With all the suspicions, the lies, the STDs, and all the manipulation and everything that goes along with the narcissist. I lost a whole lot of sleep. Another thing the new supply might have that you don't is confusion. That big C word that I talk so much about is the confusion. You're not going to find a new supply who's not confused. They might not be at first, but let a little time go by and they're going to get confused. Okay? And when the new supply contacts you, then you really know they're confused. So, another thing they might have that you don't have is the ability to stroke the narc ego. You might not be the type of person who likes to stroke the ego of an arrogant person. So evidently the new supply has that technique where they're really good at stroking their ego, or they wouldn't have them around, right? Another thing they might have that you don't, they might have to ignore their intuition. You know, they're overlooking all these red flags. They're just ignoring their everything on the inside. They're having this battle with their mind and their heart, just like you did. So you just might want to keep that in mind as well. You know, they pretty much have to be a doormat. You know, the new supply has to be a doormat. Or the narc's not going to keep them around. If they're not going to put up with their shit and lay on the floor and take it, the narc's going to bounce. So, you know, that's another thing that, you know, a quality that the new supply has that you don't have. Okay? So, and another thing that might be going on with the new supply that's not going on with you anymore is other people in their life noticing the back and forth. My family noticed it, my friends noticed it, my co-workers noticed it. You know, are y'all together this week, or y'all broke up this month? I mean, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So just keep that in mind as well. The new supply has a lot of that going on, and you don't have that. I mean, these are just a lot of qualities that the new supply has that you don't. The narc's family looking at them like another number. You know, the narc's family is never going to get close to the new supply. Not too close. I mean, they'll be friendly. They might communicate. They might, you know, go to family gatherings and whatnot and holidays. But they know you're just another number. They've seen them come and they've seen them go. So, you know, one more quality the new supply has that you don't. You know, their family's looking at you like another number. And basically everybody in your life is just looking at you foolish in general. Because in all actuality, the narc views the new supply as a fool. I mean, you have to be a fool. You have to put up with their bullshit. I mean, it's just, it's so ridiculous. And I hope that all you people, all the previous supplies out here, all the people who have suffered from this kind of abuse can realize, you know, these are things that the new supply has that you don't. Okay? No matter if they're prettier, no matter if they're smaller, no matter if they have more money. I could keep going on, but I have to go back to work. So, you know, those few qualities in somebody doesn't compare to all that I just listed. So, next time that you all get to thinking about what that new supply has that you don't, or you're a little confused that maybe their relationship is a lot better than yours was, you can always refer back to my circus monkey video too. The trained circus monkey, I did that video back in September. It's not hard to find on my channel. And it really goes, you know, it tells you in general what the new supply, what's going on with them. Especially when they contact you. It's just proof and it's validation for everybody out there that suffered narcissistic abuse. And I hope you all have a great afternoon and a narc-free evening. I'm going to get my butt back to work. I just wanted to make that little video. And if anybody's out there thinking about what the new supply has that you don't, enjoy this video. Bye-bye.